It's Shereen with Keller Williams Select Realtors here in Maryland, coming to you today with another video. If you're new to my channel is all things real estate, faith, and lifestyle. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe. Click the bell symbol so you can get notified for all the videos I upload and when I actually upload them. I try to upload weekly so you can catch a new video weekly. And to everyone else who has already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Also, be sure to comment in the comment section below. I love to be able to communicate with you all, and I love to hear your feedback on my videos and topics that I discuss, and any questions that you may ask. I have my contact information in the description box below, so reach out to me, and I look forward to talking with you all. Okay, so let's get into today's video. This is the first video that is going to be in a series that I call Sidebar with Shereen. Sidebar with Shereen is where I discuss certain topics that may resonate with you in your everyday life. I give my perspective and share some helpful tips that may be able to assist you. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, drop them in the comment section below. I will make note of it and you might catch it in the next Sidebar with Shereen video. Okay, let's get into the video. Today's topic is called purpose. Your purpose. So let's talk about that. Everyone has a purpose here on this earth, and it's so important for us individually to be able to discover what that purpose is. And for everyone, that purpose is going to be very different. Everyone has different gifts that God has blessed us with, and it's our responsibility to be able to figure out what those gifts are and to strengthen those gifts in order to share it with the world. Okay, so let's talk about a few things that may get in the way or may prevent you from trying to discover your life's purpose. One of those things is going to be fear. Fear gets into everyone's heads and it literally confuses you. That is something that everyone has at some point in their lives. And it's so funny because on my journey to discover my life's purpose, I experienced the same thing. The minute you start developing that purpose, things around you start to change. Your environment, the people in your life, everything. Once you start to change these things, you literally will have some sense of clarity. I am going to share with you how I am currently discovering my life's purpose. I will talk about my background and everything in a separate video. But today, let's talk about this. I went through several different time periods in my life where I guess I want to call those discovery time periods, right? Time periods in your life where you literally have a moment to kind of reevaluate the people in your life, the things in your life, where you are in your life, even yourself, your personality traits, flaws, and things of that sort. And I actually went through that period several times. Currently, I'm in a place in my life right now where I have really discovered that God has given me a few gifts, and one of those gifts that I'm going to share with you is the gift of communication. I love to talk. I love to communicate, and I love to be able to help people. I am not an expert in psychology. I do not have a degree in psychology, but what I do have is life experiences, and I also have the word from God. I have him talking to me, I listen to him, and I am literally moving in the way that he wants me to move. He has called me here today to give this message, and that's why I'm sharing it with you all. Hopefully you can take something from this video and apply it to your life, or hopefully somewhere, somehow you can share this video with someone that you know that may be having issues with developing their life's purpose or is stuck at some point in their lives. So that is what I want to talk about today. So when you think back to your childhood, I want you to think about times where you felt your happiest, times where family, friends, teachers, mentors, anyone in your life that you have looked up to has given you some type of feedback on your personality traits or something that you're good at. You take that information and you think about where you are here right now. What kind of job do you have? If you don't have a job, what kind of jobs speak to you, speak to your heart? Where do you find yourself the most happiest as of today? Are you someone that loves to be able to communicate with people, to help people, whether that be through communication, whether that be through giving back to your community, whatever it may be, that is something that you need to look into. Think about this. How can you help people by that particular gift? You have no idea how those gifts that God has given you with, that comes so naturally to you, actually helps someone else when they hear it, when they see it, when they experience just you, right? So another thing that I want to pretty much talk about is there's times where you are at a point in your life where you feel like you're going to have a breakthrough, or you feel like good things are coming to you, you're developing your purpose, you're understanding what your purpose is, and then all of a sudden you start to feel moments of attack, right? Not necessarily physical attack, but spiritual attacks. The person on your job or your boss is really starting to get under your skin. You feel like your job is in jeopardy, or you're experiencing job bullying, or some sort of bullying on the job from coworkers, or the spouse or mate that you are with is all of a sudden just acting crazy, or your children are acting up and you have no idea what's going on, right? All types of things start to happen when you have a breakthrough coming through, or when you are going to discover your purpose. Aha moment, as Oprah would say. You would have an aha moment. That is something that you should really, really lean into, because the moment you start feeling like that is the moment that great things are going to come. And it is your responsibility to make sure that you stick with it. Think very hard about how you want to show up in this world. When you start to have feeling of doubt and fear, work through that. Do not stop what you're doing, because the minute that you stop, that's when you'll start to lose focus. Keep going. And I'm going to speak on something that I'm personally experiencing. I have recently discovered my life's purpose, and my life's purpose is to help people. Help people physically, but also help people by my words. I've always been someone that I feel loves to be able to give advice, sometimes unsolicited, which I am currently working through. However, most of the time I have been asked opinion after opinion as to what someone should do. And of course, God is the ultimate sayer, right? You need to seek God and have God answer any problems that you may have. I think back to a time in my childhood where I used to be so shy and timid. I had so much to say, but really couldn't get it out. And I'm not quite sure exactly why that was, but I was very quiet. I was very quiet as a kid, didn't speak much. And I didn't start developing my voice until probably, I want to say, in my early 20s. Even throughout high school, I was very, very quiet. I had a lot to say to my friends, like to my actual circle of friends. But as far as being just outgoing and out there and doing a lot of activities in school and just speaking up and doing a lot of those things, I just wasn't that kid, right? I had it in me, but I didn't understand how to uncover that and unveil that. And it wasn't until my early 20s that I started developing my skill set in speaking. And even then, it was still kind of rusty, right? But I started having a voice. Now in my 30s, I literally feel like I am able to speak. I'm on a platform like YouTube, okay? Like, what shy kid growing up just hops on YouTube, right? It took time for me to get to this point where I feel comfortable speaking in front of a camera. I'm talking to you guys, but in actuality, I'm sitting right here in my office space talking to a camera, right? Hoping that whatever I am relaying through this lens gets to someone out there, you guys, whoever's watching. And that takes a lot of courage, right? To be able to sit in front of a camera and speak to a lens in hopes that someone on the other side of that gets your information, right? But anyway, so now in my 30s, I am now understanding that speaking is something that God has gifted me with. And it is my responsibility to hone into that and to be able to perfect it and use it for great. I'm speaking now on YouTube, sharing with you my views on your life's purpose and how to discover that. I also have videos regarding real estate because I'm currently in real estate right now. I'm sharing with a lot of homeowners and future home buyers videos and information on just the real estate market and how to get into that in general. But there's other things outside of that I want to be able to discuss, just like my segment that I created, Sidebar with Shereen. I thought it was an interesting segment because There's so many things that you experience in life outside of your professional life that you want to be able to discuss, or you want to be able to get an opinion on. Just life in general. Everyone experiences life outside of your professional world, right? Outside of work. Just your personal life. And I thought it would be an interesting segment to be able to talk about a lot of the things outside of business that can help someone. And I'm only here because God called me here. That's the funny thing. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even get on this camera. Okay? I would not start a YouTube channel. I would not put myself out there on social media. I would not be in the business of sales, right? Real estate is sales, and it's a relationship-based business, if I was just that shy girl. But God has called me to come out, right, out of my shell, to speak up, to speak out, and to help people. And it's so funny because right when I'm feeling doubt or fear, I lean into Him, and He gives me all the courage that I need in order for me to move forward. So my suggestion to you is today, if you feel any sense of fear or doubt regarding what you're doing with your life, where you want to go, where you are right now, lean into Him. Really, really, really lean into Him and really dig deep to figure out what kind of skill sets that are not something that you have currently learned, but something that you just haven't discovered yet. Some of our gifts and skill sets come so easy to us, we don't even think about it. So my homework for you today is to figure out what natural gifts and skill sets that God has blessed you with prior to you coming out of your mother's womb. What are those things? Dig really deep, and I guarantee you, you would have some sense of idea as to what you're here to do and what your life's purpose is. Okay, guys, that is it for today's topic. I look forward to doing more of these videos. This was super fun. Come back again next week, and it's either going to be a real estate video or another faith and lifestyle video. Could be a sidebar with Shereen, or I could be sharing with you guys a new book that I am into for the month of December. So looking forward to seeing you guys back here next week. And once again, drop the comments in the comment section below. Questions, topic ideas, anything, drop them below. And if you want to reach out to me regarding real estate, I have my contact information down there as well. And I look forward to hearing from you. See you guys. Bye.